Nighttime skies over Oriole Park in Baltimore. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Tampa Bay, center fielder. Kevin Kiermaier.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throws in time, and that's out number one. At the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Matt Duffy.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Kim is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Fielder number 10.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
And this is taken outside for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So coming to the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had the honor of the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Batting
at the plate, Manny Machado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double. So striding in, Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Evan Longoria.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here it comes. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Davis is over to take a look at it.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kim sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Steven Souza.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Hardy will put the glove to this one for route number 2. Digging in, Brad Miller. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Miller.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Curveball locks him up. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Orioles, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
In there, no balls and a strike. 1 strike now from Archer. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Archer's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pedro Alvarez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the. So digging in now, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Logan Morrison.
Chop foul wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kim's there for it. 1 out. Settling in now, Colby Rasmus.
Designated hitter, Colby Rasmus.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Jones on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. This guy's
40.
still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Ramos.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Now in the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wellington.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Souza. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line drive to left. Kim is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. This is on the ground over to first. Morrison is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fielder, Mark Trumbo.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example. A swing and a miss. That retired. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped high in the air. Davis is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miller
turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And Machado will make the catch here, and that is. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. To short, hit hard. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swing hard liner to left center, and the Rays are in the hit column. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded back up the middle. Schoop has it. Hardy for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Bounced weakly near the plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Matt Duffy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this one gets away. Goes to 3rd with it, and he is safe at 3rd as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to 3rd. Longoria's got it. Throw to 1st is in time for the 1st out. Riding in once again, J.J. Hardy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to 2nd as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hardy's up with it. Throw on to 1st in time, 1 away. Digging in once again, Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. Scope is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at 1st following the RBI single. This is pulled into right. Trumbo is there, and he'll make the catch. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Manny Machado is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Souza has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Mark Trumbo is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Chris Davis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
And he struck him out to retire this. Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. J.P. Vetter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, Kevin
Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Corey Dickerson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's just fouling them up.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
Ground ball left side. Duffy from the outfield grass. And he's retired 1 away. stepping up to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In the air out toward right field. After it is Souza. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Evan Longoria.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hardy is there for it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Darren O'Day enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. O'Day is under it near the mound. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brad Miller singled homer run in his last time up.
Miller.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, J.J. Hardy. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
The shortstop, number 2.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Adam Jones is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So stepping in, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. At the plate, Manny Machado, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to first, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he's safe. Ready now, Mark Trumbo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 3-1, here it is. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he missed with it, ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Chris Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Xavier Cedeno takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Chris Johnson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Machado rounds third and is striding for home, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Now to the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Logan Morrison.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And now action. In the bullpen as they're close. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kim is there. 1 away.
Now
digging in, Colby Rasmus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right side hit hard. Taken in by Scope. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Up next for
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He went down on strikes last time up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw over to Hardy at second, and that. Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping up now, Wellington Castillo. Jumbo Diaz is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Jumbo Diaz. This change for the Rays.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Coming to the plate now, J.J. Hardy, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to be a base hit for Hardy. So that'll extend the inning and give Adam Jones a chance. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And that's the third out. Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Zach Britton takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 50.
Grounded back up the middle. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Dickerson. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed. As he's down on strikes. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Mark Trumbo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there. Striding in once again, Brad Miller. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Brad.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Digging in once again, Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Striding in, Chris Johnson. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope. Tommy Hunter is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. To second for 1. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. The 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Pedro Alvarez takes his 4th strikeout of the game. Wellington Castillo stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Pitch inside, the throw. And the second baseman will just tag the runner. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson
Brad Brock
Ramos.
takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
For the Orioles, number 35, Brad Brock.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled straight back. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter, center fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And this will find the seats behind the first base. Dugout. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number one. Ready for another chance? J.J. Hardy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morrison in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Adam Jones. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy ranges to his left. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball one.
Corey Dickerson.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Lays off the split finger that time, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Jones patrolling center makes the play, one out. And the pitch. Line towards center field. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Souza.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Brad Miller. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Back goes Trumbo into the flag court and gone. Digging in, Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ubaldo Jimenez is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Ubaldo Jimenez.
There's a fastball that just misses ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Stepping up to the plate, Kobe Rasmus trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Morrison rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The catcher, number 4.
So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He went down on strikes last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to... And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 25.
Slow grounder to first. To his right, Morrison. And he is out on the tag. Standing in, Manny Machado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside of him.
Alex Colomé.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll make the catch to end it. And the Rays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.